These are my three audience members, my brother, sister, and mother. Alrighty, today I'm going to be doing my speech about alternative medicine and specifically an alternative medicine called cupping therapy. To give you a little bit of a brief overview about cupping therapy, if you don't know what it is, it's basically when practitioners place these plastic or glass cups on your body and it pulls up tissue and that improves blood flow to that area, which promotes healing. So, in a study of 70 patients suffering from migraines and headaches, the application of cupping improved these headaches by 95% and reduced the severity of the headaches by 66%. So, that's quite a bit. So, a little history about cupping is that cupping therapy is an alternative type of therapy that originates from China, is over 2,000 years old. The ancient Chinese used animal horns originally for the cupping therapy, and it progressed into ceramics and bamboo, and now modern cupping uses plastic and glass cups. So cupping hasn't really ever been popular in the United States until recently, and especially modern medicine, and that is in large part due to the 2016 Olympics when Michael Phelps, you might have seen him with his circular bruises on his shoulders, and that was because of cupping therapy. So he is a large part of the credit to the resurgence of cupping therapy's popularity. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the three main types of cupping therapy. There are three main types, and this is modern cupping, dry cupping, and wet cupping. So the first one is modern cupping therapy, and so modern cupping is basically when practitioners use glass or plastic cups with an electric pump or just some kind of pump, and they place these cups on the body of areas of high stress or pain, and they suction up the tissue into the cup until the point is reached that they want it at, and they use a set time of manipulation of that tissue, which is supposed to increase blood flow to that spot. So the next type of cupping, dry cupping, is when the practitioner uses fire most of the time to heat the cup, and basically they set the hot cup on the body, and then the air inside the cup cools, which creates a vacuum that sucks the tissue into the cup, and then that manipulates the tissue for a set amount of time. And now wet cupping. Wet cupping is a little bit more of an interesting type of cupping. It is when practitioners use some type of method to suction the tissue into the cup, and then they use this couple minutes of manipulation of the cupping, and then they'll take off the cups and make small incisions in the cupped areas, which draws out like bad blood and like toxins from the blood, they say. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about what cupping is supposed to do or how it works. So there's not enough clear research yet done on cupping to prove anything, but there's a lot of positive research that backs up this, what little research there is. So the ancient Chinese, they believed that there's energy flow throughout the body called qi, and it flows throughout our 10 meridians in the body, they say, and when it's flowing freely, the body is balanced and therefore healthy. But when this qi is blocked in one of the meridians of the body, that is when there's pain, discomfort, or some kind of injury. So the ancient Chinese used cupping to remove that blockage and therefore get the qi flowing freely. Now, a more modern and mechanical viewpoint is that cupping, basically they manipulate the tissue into the cup, which causes a chain reaction for the tissue to relax, and then there's an improved blood flow in this cupped area, which increases blood flow in that spot, and that promotes healing. So cupping, it's crazy that it's been around for this long, and we really never knew about it until this recent decade, and it's really regaining its popularity, and a lot of that is through the athletes that are really starting to use it a lot. So I would just say one thing to leave you with is that if you are having some struggles with pain or something, maybe you should give cupping a try for yourself.